Welcome to the 5-Minute Trading Edge brought to you by the Institutional Edge System. There's Mount St. Helens, and that picture is notable because it's before the volcano eruption took place. Beautiful, massive, huge, majestic mountain. There it is afterwards. The volcano, when it finally erupted, took out most of the mountain's north face, and it was one of the early volcanoes that was monitored, part of the modern era of volcano watching and tracking. There was a ton of information that came out and that was analyzed leading up to the ultimate eruption. As you can see there between the two photos, the results were devastating. Every day in every market, there is an eruption that takes place. And being able to watch it and understand it and spot the signs, critical if you're going to have an advantage or deliver consistent profits. So monitoring eruptions, taking the form of profiles, is something that we want to watch. Now, where there's smoke, just like there was smoke in advance of St. Helens erupting, there's a volume. And volume takes the form of a profile. Watching the daily volume profile holds clues to telling you if there's going to be a price eruption. There are essentially 4 profiles to watch for, and we'll look at these because they hold the keys to analyzing intermediate market moves and changes in price levels. So there's capital P, which is a short covering day. And I'll just draw this real quickly. A short covering day, that's a pause in a downtrend. That's our sellers getting out. There's the normal bell curve, which is a range trading day. So if you think of a bell curve and what it looks like, there's a bell curve. Well, this one that we're going to take a look at is on its side. That's what the volume profile looks like. So capital P and then a normal bell curve. Then you have the counterpart to the capital P. So these two are counterparts. This is long liquidation. These are buyers getting out. So we look for these. And then finally, we've got a B, a double distribution day. And so this is a capital B, and the volume profile for it looks exactly like a capital B, or pretty close. That is, we have spikes in volume at the top, spikes in volume at the bottom. This signals indecision. This is buyers and sellers going at it. And coming out of this, we potentially have price heading for a new level, either going up or going down, depending on how the volume gets distributed and who ultimately wins. You're thinking of this as a volcano and you're watching for an eruption, a capital B, that's a lot of smoke coming out of that candle and a lot of smoke coming out of that volcano or that market for that day. Here's what they look like. So thanks to the static volume profile, we're able to line these up and analyze them on a daily basis. Now, 5 days is usually enough to look at, but if I just look at this without price, I can make this out. Lowercase b, that's my buyers getting out. Long distribution day. Look at this. That looks like an uppercase B as in boy right there. Now these lines right here, that is my POC. That's where the most volume went off. So in this uppercase B, that was my point of control there. But I mean, it was a run for the money down there. There's plenty of volume down there. This right here, uppercase P, my sellers getting out. What do I have here? Range trading. That's my bell curve. Uppercase P, my sellers getting out. Lowercase b, my buyers getting out. Uppercase B, and then a range trade. Now, you can always argue that this is a little bit more of a range trading day based on where the POC comes, and it's always fair to point out that these don't always take a perfect shape. But if we look at this with the pricing turned in, and again, this is a 15-minute chart, if I have an uppercase B, what happened? Price found a new level. If I had another uppercase B, price found a new level. Now this right here, that gray spot, is my value area. This is where 70% of my volume is going off. Notice how wide that range is for both of these. That's also really common with an uppercase B or a double distribution day, price is looking for a new level, in this case, continuing to work its way up, but not after some serious action, right? Now we have range trading days. These are bell curves right here. Check this out. So 70% of the volume taking place in a fairly compacted area, right? This is my entire period throughout the course of the day. Good distribution at the top and bottom from value area high, value area low. Things again, you could argue that this is another range trading day. Look at this. B, my buyers got out. Buyers get out for a good reason. Look at this. You could argue that this is another capital B. Good amount of distribution. Top and the bottom, what happened? Price went up. Range trading day, and then lowercase b. Understanding this gives us good insight into what we potentially could be dealing with. If I'm coming out of a day where there's been a uppercase B, well, that's something I want to pay attention to. If I come out of a range trading day, and as this is unfolding, I'm monitoring another range trading day, that's also something I'm interested in understanding. So price eruptions. Take 2 minutes and look at the profiles at the start of your day. Get a sense of what the last 5 days have held and what you could be in store or what could be in store for the coming day. Understand the day you might be headed for, and then monitor your current day's profile. It takes just a few seconds to look at it. If you'd like to see how you can profit by watching daily profiles, watch our free 4-part training at institutionaledgesystem.com. Thanks for your time.